These men are hard at work, offloading a truckload of precious cargo that has only recently arrived at a warehouse in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. Kenya's government is taking malaria, Africa's biggest killer, head on and is gearing up to distribute 10 million nets this year.
The evidence is there that nets work. Nets are currently probably the most effective means we have for malaria prevention and the easiest to deploy on a very wide scale. And we've had in this country and in many other countries reduction in child mortality. Malaria-specific deaths have reduced by 44% due to net use.
It's the biggest exercise of its kind in the country's history because about 20 million people in 80 high malaria risk districts will be protected from malaria after the nets are distributed. UNICEF procures the nets on behalf of the Kenyan government through its supply center in Copenhagen at just $5 per net. Inside the Eldama Ravine District Hospital, Florence Chepto is breathing a deep sigh of relief. Her 9-month-old baby, Mercy Chepkoech, has just survived a bout of malaria.
Nilikuwa nimestukia sana. Nilikuwa nasikia vibaya nikiona mtoto akikonjeka. Nilikuwa nasikia kabisa, yani inaniingia kabisa, sababu unaona mtoto anakungojea tu, yani ana namna nyingine anakuangalia tu, muende hospitali msiende, anakuangalia tu.
About 10% of the patients admitted to this government-run hospital have malaria. Although that percentage reflects a significant reduction in infection rates here over the years, the government's strategic plan is to reduce further illness and death due to malaria by up to 67% by 2017. And that's why this exercise is so critical.
The mass net distribution exercise is a significant milestone for Kenya. It reaffirms our commitment to achieving the global rollback malaria target of universal coverage for populations at risk with all appropriate malaria interventions.
The distribution process is simple and straightforward. Heads of households or family representatives had already been registered during the planning stages and were issued with vouchers indicating the number of nets they were entitled to. The vouchers are then exchanged for nets at various distribution points.
The access to insecticide-treated nets for each household, universal coverage, only means that children will be protected against malaria, the suffering due to malaria will be reduced, and child deaths will also be reduced significantly.
Esther Jerry, a mother of 4, was one of the lucky few who received her nets personally from the minister. Esther lives just a stone's throw away from the venue where the launch was held, and she wasted no time in setting up her nets.
Huwa tunasumbuliwa na malaria wakati mwingine, lakini sana ni wakati hatukuwa tumejua mambo ya neti. Nishatarara hospitali juu ya ugonjwa wa malaria na watoto hawa wakubwa.
Njeri is happy because as her family prepares to sleep tonight, she knows that they are well protected against a disease that has claimed the lives of many of her neighbors. And she's not alone in that knowledge, because all over Koibatek and the other 80 districts, many people who would usually have gone to bed in fear of getting sick will sleep in peace